I raised my younger brother. I would work and do sports and do school. So the responsibility of kids for me wasn't anything I didn't already know. My children's father and I had only been together less than a year. Our relationship wasn't strong, and I really didn't see it going anywhere before I had gotten pregnant. So after I had my daughter, we were encouraged to get married. We got married in Vegas, and I just remember being up in my hotel room the day of the wedding. I didn't have anything but me and my daughter in there. It was as if I just couldn't see myself marrying him. Didn't feel right. Shortly after our second daughter was born, we actually moved from California to Arizona. When we became pregnant with our first son, Buddy, my ex-husband was going into the Border Patrol Academy. He ended up being stationed in Ajo, Arizona. So I raised the children by myself here. Then he said that we needed to have one more. At that time is when my ex-husband broke his back on purpose. I didn't even realize it, but it was close to almost 6 months pregnant before I'd found out that we were pregnant with our last daughter. When he met me, I was still in high school. He had already graduated high school and college and was working in a career. And I noticed right off the bat that he was very jealous. The only happiness that I had was my children, and he knew that. There was several times throughout our marriage he was abusive, physically, mentally, psychologically. He did rape me right after our first daughter. I just remember him at the kitchen sink, and he turns around and he says, "We're getting a divorce." There was so much mixed emotion. I was scared. I didn't know what to expect. So when I moved to California with our kids to live with my mom and my brother, he charged me with kidnapping, abducting, and fleeing the state with our 5 children and ordered me back here to Arizona. Some would say that I missed out on a lot of things. I feel that I already knew who I was. And at the same time, I got to figure out who I was with children. Even now, going to college after getting divorced,